What's up, Anime Ball Z fans? My name's Ray, and this is another episode of Watch New Japan. But this episode of Watch New Japan has a special difference, a very special difference. And that difference is that I am focusing entirely on OVAs and other DVD specials that are coming out in Japan and completely bypassing the television broadcast schedule. This is because I've grown quite bored of what animes are actually coming out on television in Japan, and I've decided to look at more readily available stuff that should be in Australia sooner rather than later, in an attempt to try and entice you with less time to come and get these DVDs that come out. Anyway, I'm rambling right now, so I'll just get started on what we're actually talking about, and that is, What's New Japan? What's New Japan is where I take a look at what animes are coming out in Japan, either on DVD or television, and I tell you about it in the hopes that you think that it looks good enough for you to get when it finally hits Australian or wherever the hell you happen to live's shore. That being said, let's get started. The first up on the list is the first of what is proving to be many new Prince of Tennis anime shorts. Now, the basic synopsis of a new Prince of Tennis is that in Japan, an all-star team of tennis players consisting of the 50 best players in the country is being formed. And since I haven't actually seen the series yet, I assume the entire series is about them trying to become the best in the land in some sort of tournament and the trials and tribulations that they face as a team. I don't know. Hopefully somebody who has seen New Prince of Tennis can tell me what it's all about in the comment section below, because I really haven't seen it, even though it's been on my list for like the last half a decade that I need to see this. Oh well. Anyway, the anime shorts are being bundled with each Blu-ray or DVD volume that comes out, and like I said, it seems that there's going to be several of these things, probably one for every single volume that comes out. So while it's not really going to be in short supply, you should probably still try and pick this up relatively quickly, because it does look like a really good anime series. I don't think I know any other anime series that have actually talked about tennis. There's been animes with tennis scenes in them, like that really awesome one from Death Note, but apart from that, there's no anime that really focuses on tennis. Again, I'm babbling, so let's move on. Next up on my list is an anime called Guilty Crown Lost Xmas, or Christmas. I don't know how they're going to pronounce it. Anyway, Guilty Crown, as most viewers will know, is a very popular video game series, I believe. And, well, Lost Christmas is set 10 years before the start of the entire main storyline, and will explain what happened during the events of the Lost Christmas incident. I assume that people who have played the game actually know what, or at least have some vague idea of what the Lost Christmas incident is, as it sounds like people have been referencing it. Anyway, the main character, codenamed Scrooge, because you totally have to have a main character named Scrooge in any story about Christmas. Well, he's been the subject of many experiments over the years, along with many others. Carol, the main female character, was also a test subject who is relevant to the story as well, because you can't have a main character who isn't relevant to the story. Anyway, Scrooge came into contact with her while on the run, and the two escaped together. Soon after, they meet a girl named Present. I'm starting to see a sort of theme developing here. Good going. Anyway, her fate's somehow intertwined with Scrooge and Carol's. Don't ask me how, I don't know. And I assume the entire game focuses on them trying to outrun and escape their pursuers before they get caught and brought back for more testing. Anyway, this actually does look really interesting. I've played a couple of Guilty Crowns games, and they're relatively fun. But this anime definitely looks really interesting. It's actually being bundled with the visual novel game Lost Christmas. So whether you can just watch the anime and not have to play the game, or you can play the game and not have to watch the anime, I don't know. But it looks like they might have the same story, vaguely. Anyway, still something I reckon everyone should check out. Give it a go. Finally on my list is an OVA in the popular Mobile Suit Gundam series entitled Mobile Suit Gundam UC. Now, this is the fifth in what I believe is a series of 7 OVAs, so if you're going to get this one, you probably want to go get the first 4 if you haven't already seen them, just so you understand what's going on, because watching it in, like, what is basically the middle of the series is going to be like coming in the middle of Neon Genesis Evangelion and wondering what's going on. Although, quite admittedly, anybody could turn up at any time in Neon Genesis Evangelion and wonder what the hell's going on. But yeah. Anyway, basic synopsis of Mobile Suit Gundam UC is the year is UC 0096. 3 years have passed since the end of the second Neon Zeon War, whatever the hell that was. And it is said that the Vist Federation manipulated the Earth Federation and Anaheim Electronics from behind the scenes. I'm guessing the Vist Foundation is some sort of private company, PLC, because they're usually the ones that manipulate from behind the scenes. Anyway, hoping to create a new world, the Vist Federation attempts to hand over a certain secret to the Neon Zeon remnants, known as the Sleeves. Right? This will mean the opening of Laplace's box, which holds a great secret tied to the origins of the Universal Century. This exchange between the Vist Federation and the Sleeves is to take place at the manufacturing colony Industrial 7. This is the home of the student Banagher Lynx, who rescues a girl he sees falling through the colony's zero-gravity area. How does one fall in zero gravity? I thought, like, you'd just be floating, like, endlessly. I don't understand. I'm reading the synopsis. I don't even understand this. It might be because I haven't actually seen the series and it's been that long since I last saw anything that had the word Gundam in it. But this makes no sense to me. It sounds cool though, and I'm going to recommend that people check this out, because I will definitely be checking this out, if only to find out how the hell a girl can fall in zero gravity. But yeah, definitely check this out. Criddle's probably ranting in this video that I haven't seen anything Gundam since I was like 6 or 7 years old, like he was ranting when I said I hadn't seen Lupin the Third. But definitely check this out. So at the end of another week of What's New Japan, what have I got for you? Well, I've got the new Prince of Tennis OVA series, which has just started. I've got an OVA based on the very popular Guilty Crown video game series that seems to be set 10 years before the actual game. And I've got the 5th installment of the what I believe is widely popular Mobile Suit Gundam UC OVA series. I'll definitely be checking out at least 2 of these series. I'll let you guess which 2 I'm going to be checking out. I highly recommend that everyone check out at least all of them at least once. Anyway, I've been Ray. This has been What's New Japan. I'll catch you on the flip side. Oh, right. I've just been reminded that I'm supposed to remind you of this smallish convention that's coming to Melbourne in a couple of weeks. It's just a little tiny one. It's called Oz Comic Con. Basically, the gist of it is that you can meet like a bunch of really cool people at Oz Comic Con, including the creator of The Avengers, who recently had a movie, like a really small movie made about them. You probably haven't even seen the movie yet, but apparently it was really good. So yeah, you can meet the creator of The Avengers. You can meet the guy that played Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation. And you can meet like a ton of anime voice actors there, including the voices of Roanoa Zoro. Sorry, don't kill me, Criddle. Roanoa Zoro from One Piece, the voice of Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, and I forget the third one. Anyway, it's not important. What is important is that the thing is going to be absolutely massive, and there will be members of the Anime Ball Z team there. if you happen to see us there, then hey, come up, say hi, ask for a hug. We don't bite. Well, I think Criddle might. I don't. If you see me, come up and ask for a hug. Then we'll ask Criddle if he bites, and if he doesn't bite, then he can give you a hug as well if you really want. But anyway, you guys should check it out. The website's down the bottom of this video right now, unless Criddle's really tormenting me because he does my editing for me. But definitely check it out. Keep an eye on the Anime Ball Z page, because we'll be doing a how to get to Oz Comic Con in the next couple of weeks. So you should definitely check that out, and hopefully we get to see you at Oz Comic Con. Anyway, that really is all I have to talk to you about today, so definitely catch you on the flip side.